Good day, everyone. It's incredible how divided the world can become over anything. And this is part of a plan to divide the world's citizens into so many different compartmentalized groups so that identity is broken down, religion is broken down, culture is broken down. And I can repeat this over and over: countries, borders, the very fabric of what makes us human is broken down. And this needs to happen to usher in a one world government with a one world leader. I want to say that at offset because this is being enacted right now. And I don't pick sides when it comes to fights. I don't even pick sides when it comes to my family. I believe in right and wrong, and I believe in justice. And these things are important, and I will hold my family members to account if I believe that what they are doing is unjust. And they will hold me account. And this is a mantra that we have in our family, that we need to seek truth, find what is actually happening, and get as close to reality as possible, even although that will always be impossible because all we have is our mind and our senses, and that is fallible. So I believe that I can make mistakes. And this is why I always tell people that people shouldn't trust me or believe me. However, I want people to hear my side of the story, my perspective on things. And I saw an article just now before I started recording that says the Rand steady oil extends gain as Israel-Iran conflict stokes concerns. The blaseness of that heading is quite something. And if you actually look at the rest of the article, it's actually fascinating to see how people are used to war happening somewhere else, not conflict, war. When you fire missiles at each other, rockets at each other, ICBMs at each other, then you are at war. If you send in aircraft to destroy infrastructure, you are at war with each other. And it doesn't matter which side you support. I support no sides in this world. I don't get involved in sides. I look at what is happening and how it's going to affect me, my wife, my kids, and our freedom in future, and the rest of you. And those people that want to remain as free as possible will hopefully spread this information and make people understand what is happening on a bigger scale. Because the Ayatollah Khomeini is just a character that is used. Benjamin Netanyahu is just another person that is being used. Donald Trump is just another person that is being used in something much bigger. Religions have been created to be used to control and placate people's minds, divide people in very, very clever ways. And this has been the mainstay of what we are living in. A monetary system that was created by the Rothschilds, and no, not anyone else. The current monetary system we are in were created by the Rothschilds post the formation of the Bavarian Illuminati in the late 1700s. And Adam Weishaupt, who founded that movement, whose plans were put together for the French Revolution, for the Russian Revolution, and many other things to create this idyllic, perfected world, this perfect society where we would become immortal with a promise of immortality. When that plan was hatched, written down on paper, spread around the world, when members, over 2,000 of them, became a part of the Bavarian Illuminati, and they were later banned and they were banished around the world. They scattered all over the world because they were hunted down by the Bavarian government. And that ideology started spreading into schools because this was a part of the Bavarian Illuminati plan. That these ideals, this enlightenment needed to be spread in schools, universities, libraries, governments. Everywhere where power is kept, religion, etc. Nothing would escape this ideology because it would all work together to create a paradigm where people would beg for a one world government, where people would beg to leave behind their cultural norms. And I'm not saying that there aren't bad parts to culture. The culture I grew up in had many things I disagree with today. I'm not saying that religions, man-made religions, that there aren't many bad aspects to it, but there are a lot of good. And for all those things to fall away, and you to fall into one system where you're not fighting to decide what is better, or actually creating something better, or trying to create something better, where everything is set in stone, and you are told what is the best. I don't want to live in that world. I'm not interested in that world. And this is the world we are headed towards. And religion is being used as a tool to achieve this objective. The Abrahamic religions especially are being used as a tool to do exactly that. Divide people to a point where everything will fall flat. And the plan of the Bavarian Illuminati was always, and even although that organization ceased to exist, the ideals live on today. And the plan being implemented by the committee that I've spoken about often. And if you don't know who the committee is, go and watch my Moments in Time and Question Everything series of videos. Because my father was there with them in Geneva in Switzerland in 1984, had discussions with them, meetings for a whole week. So I have that information, I have that input that is unique in the world. I have not heard of anyone else that have actually spoken of this in detail. And I haven't. I've only been able to make the public aware of certain aspects of that meeting, because my father went to the greatest length to make sure that no one could hear what he told me about that meeting. It was that secretive. And all I can tell you is within the realms of risk that I'm willing to take, to inform you that there is a greater power controlling what is happening in the world. And that people from many countries are involved in that they are above the law, that governments bow down to their every whim and wish and need, that leaders are removed because of their one goal, to create a one world government, that leaders are created, and that the US and the UK, the Anglo-American bloc, has been the main tool in their arsenal. That America, all the American presidents, all the UK presidents, are the people that are used, the prime ministers in the UK's case, used to foment this committee's actions and wishes. And this is happening still today. Now, before you want to argue with me in the comments, go and watch the Moments in Time playlist of videos on this channel. It's free to the public. You can go and watch all those videos. It took me a long time putting them together to give you my perspective. And that'll give you enough information to know what is happening with the Israel-Iran situation and the US implicit involvement in everything that is happening. And there you don't look at a country with citizens. I look at people that are fooled, that are taken for a ride. I look at a president that is used. Donald Trump, Biden before him, Obama before him. They are all used. And once they're in that machinery, they see that there's only so much they can do, because the plan is being implemented. The plan to create a one world government with a one world leader and a one world religion. And that one world religion will be to worship that one world leader. And AI will be the mainstay to achieve that. Monitoring, tracking and tracing, taking all your human rights and freedoms away, to get you to hand over all your rights and freedoms. The world needs to be in chaos. Because people that fear for their life will hand over their freedom on a platter these days. Hundreds of years ago, people would fight to the death, lay down their lives to fight for freedom, but that is not the case anymore. At the moment, people will whimper and hand over their freedom to governments if there's violence, if there's chaos. So it's being created so that this one world government can be implemented. And no, Christians, you are not right. I was raised a Christian. I believe in the teachings of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. I do not fall for the man-made beliefs and man-made writings that have fooled people for so long to believe that Israel as a country is a righteous cause. Because Israel is a people that can live around the world. And I really fear for all the people that consider themselves Jewish supporters on this channel when the world is being divided like this. Because Zionism and being Jewish is two completely separate things. The one is a political driven ideology that comes from the Bavarian Illuminati, and Judaism is a religious belief, just like so many others. An Abrahamic religious belief. And people have a right to practice their religion within the confines of their conscience. Zionism is a threat to our global freedom, combined freedom. Because the people that created the Zionistic idea has created a mass of Christians that believe in a cause that will destroy them without them understanding, because they have been fully subverted. And as Benjamin Netanyahu knows, there are more Zionist Christians than there are Jewish Zionists. That most Jews are willing to live anywhere in the world where they can practice their religion in freedom and be left alone. And that is the Judaic way. Not that there should be one place where they all come together to put a massive target on their heads, but for them to be able to live their religion where they are. And then whether you believe it or not, whether you're religious or not, for them to believe that one day God will come and save them and everyone else. This is true Judaism. And it's the same with true Islam. Christians have been subverted to support a country, not a people, not a belief, a country called Israel, with a symbol, as above, so below, coming from the Rothschilds, directly. Not the Star of David. And this is where people get confused and get upset. And many people will get upset with me. And that is fine. I want to give you the history and the understanding to know that most Christians that believe in the state of Israel, that you have been subverted, that you have been fooled. Now, I'm not saying that the state of Israel shouldn't exist. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm not pro-Israel. I'm not pro-Palestinian or anything like that. I'm looking at history and what has actually taken place. And the narrative in the so-called Western media, in the narrative in the so-called Eastern media is so divided and so split on this topic. And I've told people in my Double O Days meetings that the Third World War will be started and fomented and has been planned to start because of Israel. It's a religious war. Even when Israel, the country being formed, has nothing to do with religion. Because these Zionist zealots that started the movement are not religious at all. They don't believe in the Judaic laws. They are subverters. They have used religion, both Judaism as well as Christians, and manipulated them to believe that going and striking another country with jets and whatever, that it's justified. Now, many people might believe that it is justified irrespective of religion. I'm not going to get into that debate. It's a fact that people believe that this is biblical. And this is why Benjamin Netanyahu will not take text from the Judaic text to try and motivate something. He will take text from the Bible because he knows And he was trained to use the Christian emotion to fight for that division of the world, that utter destruction that'll take place, that'll destroy Christianity, that'll destroy Judaism, that'll destroy everything that many people hold dear, to break them down to the point where they will bow down to a one world leader when that time comes. I'm not taking sides. I'm telling you what the plan is and what is happening. If you look at Project Bluebeam, which was absolutely directed and planned to create a fake second coming of the Messiah, however you understand it, to subvert Christians, then you will understand how important this is, because the things that Christians believe has been subverted since forever. And you are not going to have your needs met, your expectations met. It is not going to happen because it's a subversion. You've been lied to for years. I was lied to since I was a young boy. And people are going to be stunned and shocked, and they are going to abandon their beliefs in mass. And this will happen in the next 10 years. To run up to that one world government, that transition to that one world order where everything we do will be monitored, tracked and traced. And all I want to do is live in peace. And that's what most other people want. And yet we are going to be used to make this happen. You are going to beg for that one world order, for that new world order, as so many leaders have spoken about. You will beg for it because we are the order and you are already creating it. If you want more information, go and watch the Moments in Time and Question Everything series of videos on this channel, the playlist. Go to those playlists and watch them. It might just help you understand what is really going on. I really want to thank everyone that is a member on this channel, that's been a part of the channel membership. Here in South Africa, we've been able to make a huge difference to the political landscape because we look beyond politics. We look at the bigger picture, and we have put plans together to mitigate what is happening. And many people are implementing those plans, one of which is to become as self-reliant as possible to start with. This is super important. And there's many videos on this channel that you can go and watch where we discuss this. You can become a member and join our Thursday night live streams at 8:30 at night for an hour, and even become an interactive member if you want to, where on the last Wednesday of every month we meet together, have a Zoom meeting and discuss what is happening in the world. And this Wednesday Zoom meeting is certainly going to be fascinating. So people, look at the bigger picture. Go and watch those videos if you have not yet. Those Moments in Time videos will open your mind. If you have not watched them yet, watch them. If you have watched them, go and watch them again. And look at them with regards to the bigger plan perspective. And understand why you will get information on this channel that you will get nowhere else. Thanks so much for watching. Till the next video.